What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at betonline.ag.
Guys, this is the CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Marv and Mike Molyneux. So, a few weeks away from training camp. Let's take a look at some rosters. I'm very excited for training camp because we can take a look at how guys are performing, and we can see who's going to make the team. Maybe guys like Braxton Berrios are surprises in preseason. But here, let's look at the negative. All right, let's have some fun with the negative side of things. Which part of this Patriots team this year do you think needs the most improvement? Which part of this Patriots team, basically, am I saying is the weakest aspect of the team? Because as you guys know, actually, I'm not sure if you guys know, the Patriots are actually ranked as the best roster in football, which I thought was a little surprising. But they were ranked as the best roster in football, but obviously they're nowhere near perfect. There's a lot of fixing they got to do. So the question is right there. What is the weakest part of their team? Mike, we'll start with you.
Now, the position that I'm going to say, even though I feel that it's the weakest position, in previous episodes of this roundtable, I talked about how, the Patriots might not depend on this position as much as they used to, depending on how the wide receiver depth chart shakes out. But obviously, it's the tight end position. They do not have what they've had over the last, 9-10 seasons at the tight end position. Rob Gronkowski's gone. And you even think of a season where Rob Gronkowski wasn't in the picture, they had a replacement right there ready to go, and it was a top talent, and Martellus Bennett. I'm sorry. And this year, the best option is a 38-year-old Ben Watson. Now,
who's taking PEDs?
Who's now suspended for the first 4 games of the season. You thought you would bring in Austin Seferian-Jenkins. He's out the picture. He got cut for whatever reason. Their hope is now, at least to start the season, on Matt LaCrosse, who has barely had that much action in his career. The tight end position is weak. Now, like I said, with it being weak, wide receivers have to step up. Depending on who they have, we're hoping that Demaryius Thomas comes back fully healthy. We're hoping that possibly Josh Gordon could be out there week 1. We're hoping that N'Keal Harry is the number 1, pick that the Patriots took that can really show out in his first season. Obviously the tight end position, you need those guys to step up who could be huge in run blocking and in pass blocking as well. But in terms of looking for production out of the tight end position like you've had over the last couple of seasons, it's not going to be there. This position is weak. Ben Watson is not Gronkowski. Neither is Matt LaCrosse. And I don't know what other bum they'll maybe bring along throughout the course of the season, but nobody is going to match what they've had at that position the last 9 seasons. So obviously that position, the tight end, is weak for the Patriots.
Yeah, whatever clown they bring in, Mike just hates the next guy, no matter who it is. Mike just hates the next guy.
Unless Gronk's coming back, which I doubt it, but nobody's going to be Rob Gronkowski.
Oh, no, I mean, that's not going to be my pick because I'm full on board with Gronk coming back. Pro Football Talk, sit down. Gronk coming back, there's no doubt in my mind about it. And then, you know what? Don't pull this back up if he doesn't. Guys, the Red Sox are in the midst of a million divisional games between the Orioles, Blue Jays, Rays, and Yankees, and 14 of those games are against the Rays and Yankees. Is your confidence high for the Red Sox? Probably not.
Nope, it's not.
No, definitely not. But are you willing to place a wager? Maybe on the Yankees. Who knows? Don't know where to start. There's only one place to get in on all of this action. Grab the odds and allow the experts at betonline.ag to do the heavy lifting for you. Sports, live betting, virtual casino, you name it. betonline.ag is CLNS Media's preferred sports book online. If you're feeling lucky and would like to support our podcast / video, go to clnsmedia.com and use the promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. That is CLNS50, betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Go online or use your mobile phone to sign up today at betonline.ag and try in-game live betting where you can participate with all the action with every single play. Use the promo code CLNS50 for a 50% sign-up bonus. betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. All right, Marv, what is your weakest part of the Patriots team going into this season?
I think easily the weakest is, like Mike said, the tight end position. But the position with the most uncertainty, I think it's the defensive line. We really don't know what we're gonna get from this line. Yes, you add in Michael Bennett.
On
We
paper, it
know
looks okay.
on paper it's okay, but on paper the Patriots line looked okay last year as well, and it wasn't that great. Teams were gashing you with the rush at all times, and we've always had a problem with getting to the quarterback for years now. Trey Flowers was a great player for us, but we all know he wasn't someone who was going to rack up on sacks, and that's what Michael Bennett's going to be here to do. You brought in Danny Shelton back, but who's scared of Danny Shelton? He's not really. We know he's not going to get to
I'm
the
surprised he's
quarterback.
back, to be honest.
Yeah, very surprised. But hey, money was tight. It looks like you got rid of Claiborne. We thought he was going to bring something. He brought absolutely nothing.
Claiborne. That guy.
Pennell, maybe. I mean, he's a decent defensive lineman. Lawrence Guy, I like him, but he doesn't bring it all 16 games as well. Adam Butler. These are all guys that are just okay guys that can fit into the system. But like I said, stopping the run, guys, was a huge problem in 2018. And I don't know what they've done to really improve that in 2019. You look at Michael Bennett. If he's the only one that's going to be producing, you can automatically double Bennett. You don't know what you're going to get from Derek Rivers. This is what, his third, fourth year now on the team.
Holding out hope.
This is the big chance for him to really step out. Or is it going to be Dietrich Wise? Is he going to be the one to really come to form? He took a step back with Flowers really blowing up. So, obviously the linebackers are going to have to be huge in the pass rush as well. You brought in Chase Winovich. You got Jamie Collins in there. We know what Kyle Van Noy can do, but the defensive line, that's the most uncertainty for me. And I'm really interested to see who's going to be that next guy to step up. Is it going to be Wise? Is it going to be Rivers or someone else?
Oh, see, mine is protecting Tom Brady's blind side. And the left tackle spot is definitely one of the most vital parts of this team, especially because now you've got a 42-year-old quarterback who, yeah, he wants to play till he's 45, but I don't care about the TB12 method. I know it's worked apparently, but the older you get, it's going to take longer to recover from injuries. So protecting his blind side is probably top 3 most vital things that this team needs to address. You've got Isaiah Wynn coming back. Okay, great. The thing is with him, so he was a rookie last season, drafted out of Georgia, and he was awesome in Georgia. He played guard, but they made him a left tackle once he became a member of the Patriots. He tore his Achilles, and Achilles injuries, I think they're underplayed. Like, that can ruin a guy's career, especially a big guy like Isaiah Wynn. Guys, there's a legitimate chance that Isaiah Wynn never comes back and is the guy that the Patriots thought they were getting when they drafted him. Look at Boogie Cousins this past year. He looked okay, but he wasn't Boogie Cousins. Who knows what he's going to look like this year? But Boogie Cousins isn't throwing blocks on 300-pound men trying to rush the quarterback. Do you know how much pressure goes on the Achilles? A ton. And if Isaiah Wynn gets hurt, guess who's up next? Cole Croston. You know what that is? That's not great. That's not excellent. Sure, could you move Marcus Cannon over? I guess you could, but the left tackle spot is terrifying to me. And they got lucky. They went from Nate Solder, who I always thought caught a little too much heat. I thought he was very mediocre, but I thought he caught a lot of heat that he didn't deserve because there were times where he was great. He was okay.
You called him mediocre.
Was he mediocre? Well, a lot of people act like he was a door over there, which he was sometimes. And then you moved right over to Trent Brown, who was one of the best left tackles in the league last year when he was playing at his best. They got lucky with that. Isaiah Wynn, I am nervous about. I liked the pick last year when they picked him up from Georgia again. But, I mean, look, that Achilles scares the hell out of me. Achilles injuries always scare the hell out of me. Which is also why I'm not that scared of the Brooklyn Nets. Bring it on, baby. Kyrie, you're going down, buddy. We got Kemba Walker. Kevin Durant, get out of here. But no, legit, I mean, Achilles injuries scare the hell out of me. Isaiah Wynn, I don't know if he's ever going to be the same. They're going to have to address it, or Tom Brady might be taking a lot of hits from the blind side, and we're going to see Tom Brady dancing around ghosts like he did a couple years ago. I don't know.